What's going on, my followers? Thank you for joining another YouTube video of mine on real estate investing. In this video, I'm going to be talking about getting in the right rooms. Let's get into it. So getting into the right rooms is so important. And I got to find that out early on in my career as I started out. Because as I got into these rooms, right, I was getting with the right people and getting the contacts that I need. For example, the rooms I'm talking about was I was going to real estate investment groups, right? And I was networking with people, getting with real estate investors, other real estate investors. I was getting in contact with agents because I knew I needed real estate agents to help me find deals. I was getting with and networking with wholesalers, other people to get me on my team to help me look for deals. Contractors. You got to have people do the work for you, right? You don't do the work. You have other people do it for you. Like I said, lawyers, everybody I was building to get on my team, and it was all under one roof, utilizing that free real estate investment groups that I would go to. So having contacts, building up your team is so important. It's vital for your real estate game and throughout your journey, because I wasn't thinking just one house. I was thinking I wanted many houses, as many as I can get. And at one point at my peak in 2008, I had up to as many as 35 single family houses. The average person doesn't have 35 single family houses. The average person in America doesn't even have 5 houses, right? And that's not a knock on anybody. It's just saying I understand that, and I understood the importance of building wealth through having assets because I wanted my money working for me. But anyway, back to the point, getting in the right rooms and getting with the right contacts to help build your team is so important, because I'm going to promise you, at the end of the day, you are not going to be able to do real estate investing by yourself. It's impossible. You have to have people for you, with you, okay? Now, kind of like the analogy of a basketball game, right? You play basketball, or you know anything about basketball, you have teammates. That's that collective working and sharing together. That's what helps you build and win. That same thing with real estate. You got to have people on your team. You cannot do this by yourself. And that was one of the things that I thought when I first started out. You know what? I'll go look for these properties on my own. I'll do it while I'm working and taking care of my family. It's impossible. You cannot do real estate by yourself. It's impossible. It's not like you're on an island and, you could figure this out. It's not that easy. Trust me. You have to have people on your team. You need lenders to get funding for your deals. Let's just say you have a lot of money. Your money's going to run out. You're going to need funding, especially if you want many deals. People fund on your deals. You have not banks, but I use creative financing. So I'm using and leveraging by using other people's money. So all these things are important. What else was important when I figured out that I needed to get into these rooms? I was learning so much information. I was learning a lot of information simply by going to people's classes. There were classes being held at different locations. I wanted to get in those rooms because I know and I knew that I needed this information in order for me to excel. There is one class that I went to. I never would have thought that I was going to learn this. But I went to this class just thinking I was going to learn about single family houses, yada, yada, yada. But I didn't learn single family houses. I learned about apartment complexes. Had I not gone to that room, I wouldn't have 2 apartment complexes today totaling 232 doors. I'm not saying this as a flex. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, by getting into these rooms is so important. And I knew that then, and I know that now, but I wouldn't have been able to excel and learn real estate investing single family houses. And I surely wouldn't have learned apartments, because apartments is a whole nother ball game. But the point is, you need these rooms and you need to get into these rooms and understand to tap in for contact purposes and to learn information so you could scale and grow. And that was my whole point. I didn't just want 1 home. I didn't just want 2. I wanted as many as I can get funded And thankfully, I have as many as I need for right now to fund my lifestyle. And that's the key. Whatever my goal is each month, that's what I want as far as properties and cash flow, and that's how I'm able to do it. But I would not have been able to do this if I didn't get into these rooms, right? Most people think, well, you know what? I don't want to pay to get into these rooms and get this information. My thinking was, I can't afford not to get into these rooms. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, no matter how much money it takes to get into these rooms. That's why I have the information that I need to get to that next level and to be where I'm at today. So if you want to be successful, if you want to grow, if you want to become financially free, the only way you're going to be able to do this is by getting into these rooms. That's your fast track. That's how you cut your learning curve. Get your contacts in there, learn as much information as you can. If you like this information that I just gave you and you like this video, please share it. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below. See you in the next video.